Hello everybody, it's the Allotment Grower here, Hilary. Just going to do a clip. I know there's loads of clips out there on how to use spuds and things like that, and to be honest, that's how I learned how to do it, watching videos. Dan, the Allotment Diary, he's a good one, you know, so get on there and have a look. I can only show you and tell you how I do it. It's similar to Dan's, you know, so, but this year, excuse me, I want to show you the fertilisers that I'm putting into mine. I'm using one, I've got one like Dan's, which is the Spuds Galore. This isn't the tub it comes in, but this is what it looks like. It's a blue pellet, and I put about 2 scoops, handfuls. I've got little hands, so if you're a bloke there's only little hands, so just 1 scoop. The other one I'm using, I'm not mixing them all together in the same pot. I'm using different ones for different pots. Okay, just a little experiment that I've got going on here. Next one that I'll use is Nutrimate. I use this on my plot. Good stuff. Okay, not on all of my beds, but on some of them. Right. Next thing, the other one I'm using, this is a new one that I've got here. It's 100% natural fertiliser. Okay, this is great stuff. It's 6 times 100% natural fertiliser. Provides humus, vital for healthy plant growth. All right, so it's brilliant. What it is, it's just rotted down, and it stinks. All right, it's just like manure, cow, everything in it. It's brilliant. I actually put some of this on my giant cabbage bed, and I've got to hoe that in yet. And one of the old boys walked past and said, "Cool, someone's manuring," and it was that. Excuse me. Right, the other part of the experiment to put in with the spuds is rock dust. Now, I put this over my plot every autumn, and then again in the springtime. Okay, it's brilliant stuff as well. Okay, that's just natural volcanic minerals and trace elements in that. Right, that'll give your soil a good boost. So there's that. Right, I've done my pots with Spuds Galore, which is the first blue pelleted fertiliser that I showed you. Okay, so I've just filled up this pot here. These are, I'm using 25 litre pots, 30 litre pots, and I'm also using my poly pots, because obviously these pots do get expensive. You have to buy the compost to go in them. But a lot of the competition, when we do for competition, we use these poly pots. Right, and they're brilliant. Okay. Thing is with the pots, because where they're hard solid plastic, as the potatoes grow, they'll get squashed up against the side of them, and that's no good if you've got a show potato. Okay, because they've got to be the judges is very hard. Right, so to show potatoes, I use my poly pots. When a potato's growing, it pushes out on the bag and doesn't deform the shape of the potato. I've already done some of them over there already. Excuse me. Right, I've got my home base. I'm doing multi-purpose compost. Okay, it's 120 litres. It's 2 bags for £14, or they're £8 each. You get 2 types, right? There's one that's got a feed in it, or there's a plain one like this I've got here. I get the plain one because I add my own stuff. Okay, don't buy if you're going to add stuff to it, fertilisers to it, buy the plain one. Don't get the one with a feed in, otherwise you're just adding too much nutrient and fertilisers to it then, and you don't know what sort of stuff they put in it. Okay, so started filling this one in here. Right. Oh, I just want to show you my t-shirt, by the way. Can you read this? Don't know if I've shown you this one. I actually wore this to one of my competitions last year. So, and then I won 12 trophies. Right, so this one I'm going to add, no actually I've added a bit of the natural fertiliser. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. I rub it between my hands to break up any lumps. Okay, so there, and then I'm adding Winston. Okay, I only like to have one eye. Okay, if you get the multiple eyes coming out of that, I cut them off, just give them out. That's only for show that I do that. Eating ones, I'll just leave them. Okay, the more eyes on there, the more spuds. But then they will be small or whatever. Okay, so I'm putting 2 in there like that, 2 in there like that, just a space like that. Okay, and then top with me compost, and I'll rub it through my hands again just to get any lumps and make sure there's no twigs or anything like that, because I have bought for compost before and it's meant to be seed compost, which is fine, really fine stuff, but I won't get it again from where I got it from because it was full of stones and twigs and rubbish. So I was very disappointed, and the stones were like pebbles, were that big. Now I get my competition compost from a specialised place, but then you're paying a lot of money for it. Right. So that one's done. And I put my label, and they were Winston. I am put my main crop in now as well. So Winston, and I put on the back of the label what I used. 100% fertiliser, and that's in there like that. Alright, and that will go down there like that. Down here today on the south coast, so I apologise for the wind on that. So then once again, I'm going to fill it up. I don't go halfway on this bit, just under halfway itself. Okay. So I won best plot in Hampshire last year. Picked up my trophy. Well, my trophy came to me this year, so I'm really happy with that. But because I want to enter it again this year, I've got to find better ways, improve on last year's plot. Not the same. I don't want the judges to come around and see the same thing. Right. Right, so now we'll use the Nutrimate. This is excuse me. I can't remember what's in this. This is similar to the rock dust, okay? But this is a stimulant, growth stimulant, and it's taken 70 million years to produce. Okay, so it's got high levels of humic and fulvic acids. Alright, I am reading it off this because I could not remember that off the top of my head. Okay, I probably said that wrong, sinners. I've just been told. Alright, so these are naturally occurring stimulants, so I should put a bit of that in. Now, unlike the rock dust, this is more fine. It's like a powder. Okay. Just put a handful of that in. Just give it a bit of a mix. Okay. And I'll just put a little tiny bit more. And you mustn't let that get wet in that bag. Okay. Now I'll go for my Winstons again. Just pull these little eyes off there. Alright. Put them in. Now what I'm going to do with this one, I saw Aaron do this, and I'm going to try it. So Aaron, thank you. I'm going to put my 2 potatoes in like that. I don't usually do this, I've never done it, but I'm going to this time on this one. Put my 2 potatoes in like that. Cover them. Aaron's a lovely bloke. Okay. And Aaron, good on you for shifting all that compost that lorry driver moved for you. Okay, I don't think I could have done it. Right, a little bit more there. I've got up to the halfway mark on this, and I want to go a little bit further. Right, now I'm going to get my last 2 Winstons, and I'm going to put them there. There, make the holes, just push them down a bit. And I'm going to get my Nutrimate again. Give it a gentle rub. Now remember, the first 2 spuds were here and here, so opposite. Okay, keep the label there, and berry. Just gently, because as you can see they're still poking through. And then, again guys, this year I have bought my lion poop. Keeps the cats off everything. And I'll tell you what, it does work. Absolutely brilliant. So get on Amazon, get some, because it's fantastic stuff. And what I'll do is my pots, I shall sprinkle some around them all. Okay, and also I shall put the slug pellets on. So that's it really, that's how I do my spuds. That one's the first time for watering, but the others I should go back to put 2. Unless I've got an odd uneven number. Okay, so that's it then guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'll be doing another video later on off the plot to show you what I've done. Okay? Alright then guys, you take care. God bless, and I shall see you soon. Bye.